And did we go live? I think I pressed go live.
We're a little eager.
Yeah. Okay. Haha. Yep. That's what I was about to do. All right. So we're live.
Welcome.
And we're on us full screen. Jeez, McGee's, bros.
Yeah, bro, you're like rushing it. You
Well,
guys are jib-jabbing in the
I had
backyard
to
the
too,
whole
though,
time.
because you switched over to this anyways, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Wait, what is happening?
Oh, shit. The screen. Okay, hold on.
Oof. Amateur hour for us.
Well, this is why, and I should have brought that other monitor.
Oh,
But that's
right,
why.
right,
This is
right.
why we need that other fucking monitor real quick.
Yep.
So we need all this stuff spread out.
That's all I needed to do was that right there, and then boom, we're back.
Boom.
Boom, we're back, and it's
Welcome.
on the right thing now. And suck it. Okay, episode 30, over the show. Tubi, Nick D, Jarvis, Jerry, wherever he may be, somewhere on that screen.
I think he's in Scranton.
Yeah, tonight he's in Scranton. Tonight's episode, Top Gun. We're going to do our
Cruise
review of
Control.
Top Gun 2. I forget, what was the name of it?
I don't know. Maverick.
Maverick,
I
right?
said Cruise Control.
You said Cruise Control, and you had me there for a second.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a better name.
Yeah. So we're going to do a little Top Gun Maverick review-y. Then we're going to do a little Tom Cruise-y tier list. But let's start it off how we always do, right? Nick D, you watch anything this week? Last 2 weeks. We took a week off.
yeah.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Obi-Wan. We'll get to Obi-Wan. The Boys. Dude, The Boys is so wild, especially where the last one just ended.
How many more episodes of that do we have?
I think 2.
And then you're going to do your own review of that.
Yeah, Jared and I will do a Boys review.
Okay.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Random. I was telling you guys a little bit about this before we started. I've been like sucked into these videos about like caving expeditions gone wrong, and it's like real horror.
Yeah.
Like because it's real people and like that the
Yeah,
dudes we were watching
yeah.
maybe a little disrespectful at times.
No, I mean, I get it.
But yeah.
But I also was thinking they were going to be younger dudes.
No, yeah.
I was
And,
caught
like,
off guard when I saw their faces.
There was a moment last night where like I literally like it's literally like automatic. I don't even think about it. Where like I'm watching these things and the situation gets worse and worse and worse, and I find myself standing up and I'm like pacing around the room listening to it. They're so wild. If anyone's looking to like really creep themselves,
And they're
out,
on YouTube.
They're just on YouTube. I just type in like caving accident.
What were the
caving
two dudes'
horror.
names? They must have a...
They were like I think they're called Dive Talk, and I ended up just on them because like originally this started out with like we were talking about just caves, like
Yeah.
dudes on walking into caves, climbing down into caves. Then you get into like the scuba caving accidents, and it's like Jesus, bro. So yeah, I've been watching that, and I've just been like last time mainlining Final Fantasy VII Remake, like just
Yeah.
hardcore. It's all
Yeah.
I'm doing. It's great.
That's cool.
I
That's
got
cool.
one more thing, and I double platinum it.
Double
and then
platinum
I'm
it.
out. And then I'm out.
You hear that,
and then I'm gonna
folks?
stop playing.
Double
It's over.
platinum.
One more boss.
Yep. There we go. All right.
Yeah. What about y'all? What have you been watching?
Jerry, I see you're... Are you up to something? Breaking news or something?
No, I'm just saying, checking the sound, seeing if it can be heard.
Yeah.
If anyone's in the chat, let us
quick,
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real quick. Sadu, especially Sadu, if you're in the chat, let us know whether or not you can hear Jerry. We clearly talked to Jerry, so we can't hear him.
All right, so what we just caught up.
Go ahead, Jerry.
No, I'm there. All right. So
All
we're
right,
good.
we
No
Jerry
errors right now.
confirmed.
So yeah, a few things. I don't know. Watched Escape Plan on your recommendation.
and you guys
Good
talking
movie.
about it makes me want to watch it.
Then I watched the new Purge movie. That
So is that 4? Is that 5?
I think the fourth one.
Okay.
And that's also available on the HBO Max or Field.
Yeah, it's
They both
That.
are. Just real quick. Both those films that
Yeah.
Jerry mentioned were on HBO Max.
Hell yeah.
yeah. I've seen all the Purges. I started the show, didn't finish it. So
There's a Purge show.
yeah.
Don't think I knew that.
FX.
Wow, I
The
don't think I
twist
knew
with
that.
That is, it's like 2 or 3 seasons. The twist with that
FXX
is,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it takes place before the first movie, so Ethan
Oh.
Hawke shows up at the end.
And so they're
it's
building up to the first purge. That's what it's about. Like 30 days
yeah, but
until
you
the
don't
first
know
purge.
that. But you don't, it's just people are talking about it,
Sick.
and then it's just like, oh,
Is it
took
good?
place before the-
I kind of like those movies. Like they're fun.
I
They're
don't
all
know.
right.
Again, I've never seen.
Oh, okay.
I started the show but didn't finish it.
did.
It seems like it's fine. It just seems like an extended version of the show.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the movie.
I haven't watched any of them. I didn't like the concept personally, but I know
Yeah.
Jared, you've mentioned to me that you've watched them and that they're pretty good, and it's made me want to watch them. But the idea alone is just too.
I mean, it's straight up like B horror. Like it's not
Yeah.
like it's one of those things where you're like, oh, that idea is kind of interesting, but then when you see a movie of it, you're like,
It reminds me of Hills Have Eyes, too.
I tried this Halloween to watch.
I see what you're saying in
At
the
least
sense
the
that it's
first
just
one.
it's rough. What I didn't my bad. I didn't mean to talk
Jared
to you.
said
Jared,
watch them
what?
this Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I say this Halloween we at least watch the first one.
Yeah. I could do that.
And I don't know, but it's probably like most movies where the first one's probably the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen.
That's not- I mean, I don't know. That's not always true.
That's
but
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I know
very
I've seen the
different
second
than the
one.
others.
Okay.
4 is.
The first one is a lot
No, the
more
first one.
horror like
Yeah.
influence, and the rest are like action shoot 'em up type things.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's really more what I'm thinking. Because maybe I have seen 2. I know for sure I've seen 2 because that's the one where the guy's like he's got the machine gun in the back of the truck, right? Maybe that's the-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
pretty
I have
sure
no
that's
idea.
two.
yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's also another kind of coming up. When you go into a Spirit now, you see a lot of purge shit. Like that's like a big Halloween ticket now. All the different masks from those movies.
I
like,
wouldn't
it
even
is-
fucking know if I was seeing something.
Oh
or
well,
not.
it's interesting because Spirit's got a lot of purge shit now, and for a movie that you
Sorry,
didn't think
Jared.
was that big,
Let me just-
it's definitely represented well. In,
Visually cool. There's a lot of visually cool stuff in it.
yeah, like
the
those
Eye
light
candy.
up masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you might just go in this
I-
one and be like, oh, that's cool. Or I'll be like, stupid purge. I'm not going to buy that.
Yeah. I like when it comes to horror.
Yeah.
And this isn't the right time of the year to be discussing this, but I like a big bad. You know, and I especially like
I
the
dig that.
classic big bads. You know, this like mythological devil human being, like
Like a
satanic
pinhead type.
pinhead.
Let me- and we-
Freddy.
We should save this.
Jason,
We should make a little
Mike.
thing. Who's the best new guy? Do you have one
I
off
don't
the
think there
top?
is.
Like if you, but let's
Jigsaw.
but let's-
Jigsaw is
okay,
the
I was gonna
closest
say if
thing
you
to being
had
the
to
best.
pick one.
It's Jigsaw.
Yeah.
He kind of he changed the game to where all these movies now kind of have those vibes
How
of
many
him.
saws are there too? Like yeah,
Oh, there's
man,
like 7,
yeah,
right?
he's
And then there's
Spiral.
Spiral, yeah, which was all right.
So I wanted to see it.
But I definitely, I'd give The Purge a shot. I'd definitely give it a shot. I know, I think Austin McMasher is also a big fan of that franchise, if I'm not mistaken. He would. And I'd give it a shot. We'll see. What was the other film, Jared, that we both watched?
Escape Plan.
Escape Plan.
where
Escape
it's,
Plan. Arnold and
Stallone.
Stallone. It was that movie. I have to say, is they wrote them into a role where it wasn't. I mean, it's over the top,
Yeah.
but they were playing a little bit
They were
closer
playing
to their
people.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit closer to their age. They
Oh.
weren't just these, just over the top.
It's a movie about old men.
kind of in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
For Stallone, especially for Stallone's character.
Yeah.
He's a professional breaking out of jail man. Like his job is to go into jail.
escape artist?
Escape
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
Totally. He's a professional escape artist.
Houdini.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think the
That's the
craziest
word.
thing
That was the
is-
word I was looking for. Escape artist.
Wasn't he like a lawyer and like put a criminal away? Then he escaped, killed his like wife and kid, and then he's like, "Oh, I want to make sure that never happens."
Wow, they gave him like a full on.
They brush over that very quickly, but I do think Chair's
It's
correct.
literally,
yeah,
it's
a
like
sentence.
that sentence. What I said is what they tell you. in
Probably
the
talking to
movie.
50 Cent or the chick from The Office.
I need to. Oh, who do we got from the office? Pam.
It's, no. The
Angela.
Holly.
It's
Is it
Holly.
Holly? Yeah.
Oh,
It's fucking
nice.
Holly.
That's
Jared,
great.
great call.
That's great.
And Jared, of course, is in Scranton tonight, so that's perfect to little catch up there with the.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all right. It was all right. It's a cool movie. It's great to. I'm a big fan of both those guys. So
Yeah, they're the best.
It's an HBO Max.
Yeah.
I put it on in the background, and I turned out to kind of enjoy it. I recommended it to Jared, and Jared actually watched it, which is great. But yeah, I still think it's like what, Jared, a C+ at best.
Maybe a B-. Like Arnold has like the comic relief is pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty, like him doing that, and he was just being like silly Arnold. Like he was doing his own catchphrases. Like he was at some point, he's like, "You asshole."
When he's
And
in
it
that,
was,
when he's in the isolation chamber or whatever, and the warden comes to see him, and he has that whole long speech with him. You're the devil. It's while Stallone's trying to escape up the little, and like the cords are ripping as dude. I said it wasn't like they weren't over the top, and when you think about it, it's way over the top.
people
And they
should
also have
watch it.
50
It's
Cent. They
great.
also have 50 Cent. In
Hell
it.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Holly
There's
from
a
fucking.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's chock full of cameos. The bad guy, not the fucking not the guy in charge of the whole jail. I just said what that was.
The warden.
Not the warden, but his
Oh,
secondhand man. I know I've seen that dude in a bunch of movies,
You want to pull up the IMDb right quick?
and he's like a total.
From it's
Oh,
like
you got
from-
it.
he's
Second
from
tab.
Lock, Stock, the guy with
That's exactly who. He
Oh,
is.
Bullet
Oh my
Tooth,
God. Yeah, it's the dude from.
Oh, I
Lock-
love
yeah.
that. That's Juggernaut.
Yeah.
That's dude, that guy's amazing. Vinny.
Oh, yeah, and what's his name's in it too?
Jim Caviezel. Jesus. Yeah, Vinny Jones.
Vinny
I love
Jones.
Vinny Jones.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill's in it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Sam Neill plays the doctor, which crazy.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, Vincent
Love
D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. It is a
Chock full.
thing. Like I put it on in the background while like doing the laundry or something, and like it's great. It's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Go to just real quick. What else
Hold on,
has this director done?
This is exactly why we need to switch this. Whoa. There we go. All right, Jared, go ahead.
Oh, I saw the right. I saw 1408.
I've seen parts, right?
Say that again.
I said I've seen parts of the right.
Oh yeah.
Is this the director? Or is this the what's going on
The
here?
director of
Okay.
Escape Plan.
He did 1408. Oh, he did Evil as well.
Wait,
That
what's
was,
evil?
Evil was a M. Night Shyamalan produced film.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, I think this is a different.
that's a different movie than I thought.
Yeah, Onskan.
That is not what I thought it was. I thought that was the elevator one. Okay.
Right on.
Wow.
That's isn't that like Devil or? I
Oh,
don't
maybe
know.
that's Devil.
Oh, with the elevator. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was Devil, and I thought it was Evil. Whatever. He did Escape Plan, and then he was like done doing movies. It seems like he went to TV after that, huh? He took a hiatus too. It looks like.
From 2004
Wow,
to maybe was he,
he
just
wasn't
producing
happy with that the outcome of that film? I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, if he did a serious films or was trying to do more serious films, and then he ended up making this film, I get why I would take a break after that.
Yeah.
6.7. Yeah, that's not
fair.
too bad. That's fair. Yeah, that's definitely fair. That wait, go scroll up again. It looks like Stallone's doing coke right there.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. What is happening right there?
We'll watch the movie.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, watch the movie.
That totally looks like he's doing drugs.
He's peeling something off, but yeah. I
Oh,
was
like a
what
like
is
a
he doing
mask.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I recommend it.
Did you guys
If
see
you,
all the
if you already
Expendables?
have, no, I've seen Expendables 1. Never, and the rest of them. They're, after the first one.
$15 million.
See, that's the kind of movie I don't think they need to be doing, the two of them, was Expendables. That's actually what I was trying to think of. I was like, what was that film that they all did?
Yeah.
This, for the two of them to be in it together, written a
Pretty
lot
dope.
better than,
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Expendables.
Yeah.
This has an actual storyline and a concept, and it's got like a bunch of great actors in it. So.
Yeah. Wow, they filmed in Morocco.
Filmed in Morocco. Shout out to Hubble.
Yeah, I wonder if he's in the background somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. It was 2013. He might have already been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be in the background somewhere. All right. Well, yeah, and that's kind of that's the only movie I really watched over the weekend, the long weekend. For us, it was a 2-week long weekend. I can't think of anything else I've really watched. I've been watching a lot of H3. Shout out to Ethan. Other than that, yeah. I mean, I obviously watched Obi-Wan. Our next week's episode will be Obi-Wan. I saw, obviously, Top Gun, which we're doing tonight, and I'm going to see Thor Thursday. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll just jump right into Top Gun talk.
Hell
Unless,
yeah.
Jerry, anything else you want to recap over the last 2 weeks we've taken off?
Yeah, anything you watched?
I mean, a bunch of TV shows, but half-ass watched Saint Maud, so that's a bummer. But
Was it how was it? Like I was so hyped for that movie, and then
I would
it was so hard
watch
to
it
actually
again
see.
to pay attention to it.
But I mean, like just overall, like are you like, yeah, it's every other Possession movie? Like, did they do anything new or anything that you're like, oh shit, okay?
not that it seemed like there were some parts that were like, oh, this is like tense, but yeah, I don't know. Nothing that like again made me stop. I don't know, looking at my phone or whatever it was I was doing.
That's brutal, man. I had
okay.
high hopes for that movie.
Well,
You know what I'm talking about? You know that trailer? It's a possession movie with a nun.
no.
It looked good.
One more. What's the name? One more time.
Saint Maud. I think it was supposed to
Saint
come out
Maud.
like before the pandemic, and
Yeah,
it just
pull it up.
kept getting pushed back over and over again.
No.
And it was probably one of those things like Antlers, where Antlers look so sick, and by the time you actually see it, you're like, man, I'm kind of bummed that this should have just come out rather than been hyped.
I wanted to see that movie.
Yeah, it's good until the very end, and you're just like, oh, all right.
You know, it's interesting. I haven't seen it come out anywhere.
It was in theaters for like literally a day, well, maybe a week.
Oh, of course it's A24. Dude, A24 needs their own streaming service where I can just watch all their shit, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go. There's some nudity.
These are the IMDb pictures.
Yeah, these are literally. I don't even know, Jared. I don't know if we could be showing this
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point. We might.
I went by as fast as I can.
Well, I mean, that was
Yeah,
IMDb.
yeah, that was IMDb,
Yahoo,
not us.
Yahoo, I mean, or
Well,
YouTube, whatever we're doing.
Yeah. Wow, that was a little.
Yeah.
Whoops. So yeah, that's that movie, huh? It looks like there's a little bit. It honestly looked like a softcore porno. I mean, that's what the scenes look
And
like.
I feel like when you look at
she
this,
was on
it
top
doesn't
of
even.
him, bro.
You don't even. You can't even tell this is a possession movie from this. Well, all right, that's a little spooky right there, I guess. What is going on?
Yeah.
Is this in English?
You know,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
Dubbed, or is it just straight up this is an English film?
Just English.
Does it
Okay.
take place in America or is it England?
I think it's England or something like that.
Okay.
It kind of has like a Christine vibe to it.
Yeah, you know, there. I think, like Nick was saying, if it wasn't delayed, so there wasn't like, oh man, I really want to see that, and then like, oh, it's only in so many theaters.
I will say this is also a completely different trailer than I saw because this, like, I feel like this doesn't even look like the movie I thought it was going to be. With all of
Interesting.
this stuff, I thought it was way more about like a nun.
I think she's in the nunnery.
Okay. That feels like a scene at the end that's being
Yeah.
spoiled. That seemed like something.
Yeah, I didn't like that ending
Yeah.
of the trailer. Well,
Top Gun.
I mean, if it's on there, if it's somewhere to watch that for free, I'd check it out. But it looked creepy, and not in a positive way.
Yeah, I'll have to see where I saw that. I don't remember.
Okay. Now, Jerry, did you watch Top Gun?
No to both.
To the original?
Like you've never
I've-
seen it?
yeah. No, I've seen the
Yeah.
volleyball scene, but I've not.
You actually have seen it. You were just real young. Because I remember when we saw it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you were real little. It was actually mom and dad were having a party, and someone's kids brought over the VHS, and we watched it in the back. And so I remember it was like one of the first VHSs we probably watched, and yeah, you were probably just too young for it.
Hmm.
I want to say it was that that Linda lady. I think it was her kids. I think they brought it. Let's get real deep into the details. Of this
give us
story
all
here.
the deets here, Nick.
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah, Linda's kids brought Top Gun over.
Linda's kids brought Top Gun.
And so, yeah, this is probably... When do you think the first one came out? Because I assume this is like 90...
80-something?
Yeah, this is probably 91, 90, 92.
It's a while after it already
Yeah.
was popping.
Well, it could have been 92 because it was still Flint, just the house we were in. So, yeah, this was... Jer was probably like...
Well, there's the original right there. 86, so a year before we were born.
Yeah.
Spoilers, our age. I own the original. I had never seen it before then. I think I purchased it at Rasputin's just to watch it.
Boom.
It
Was this
is
recently or was that like...
A while ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Pre-COVID.
Okay.
Once I think that the new one had been announced. But this
Yeah.
movie, talk about a movie that got delayed quite a few times.
Yeah.
After it was already completed, to my understanding, too, right? It was just not being put into theaters. He really wanted to wait it out.
Yeah, because I don't think he's like, I'm not doing any streaming release. Like, well...
And I think that was smart.
Yeah.
I think it panned out for the best film.
Especially for the way this movie looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
needed to be
it
in theaters.
behooves you to see it on
Yeah,
a big
it
screen.
needs to be seen in theaters,
Yeah.
100%.
I'd say even pay the extra $2, $3, $4 and go see it in IMAX.
I really like the original, and I really like this movie. But this movie, I don't think it surpasses the original. I think it's just like the original with all the same corny
Same beats. Yeah.
moments.
Yeah.
Some corny writing in there, definitely. The one thing that I think the original had that this didn't have, spoilers here, is death. It really built the movie up, I think, when Goose dies in the original. And they really didn't do that. They kind of do a couple fake outs in this film where they're about to kill some or have someone die, and then they don't.
Yeah.
Including Tom Cruise himself and Rooster, Goose's son.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing with them that was kind of, there's been scenes in some Star Wars lately that I thought were kind of questionable, just in the sake of, like, really, you're going to write that? I mean, the whole Luke Skywalker thing and Rise of the Skywalker and shit people were upset about, or the Princess Leia flying thing. That's how it kind of felt when Tom Cruise got shot down and he was chilling, and then Rooster flies up and shoots out a thing, and then he gets shot down and he's chilling. Yeah. I was like, all right, well, this is the...
Apparently it's not that big of a deal when your plane gets shot
down.
Yeah,
they made it seem very like...
They're like, this mission is life or death, and then worst case scenario, and they both walk away from it. Like,
and it's like, there was a few things that I... Once again, I like the movie, but there's a few things that I gotta point out. It's like, they're like, oh, you guys is I was about to call them spaceships. Your guys' planes are all old and shit, and these bad guys whose names we're not gonna ever tell you, and they're gonna be masked up, so you never know. That's fine. We all know it was supposed to be Russia. Come on now.
Probably.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking, we're gonna outfly them, even though they built up this whole thing. It's like, you're not gonna be able to outfly these guys.
Where they were like, it literally is not the pilot in this case.
Yeah,
like that machine is better. Yeah. It will win. And Tom Cruise is like, no,
not today, Junior.
Yeah.
So much so that he gets into an old school plane, which I don't know shit about planes. It must have been a reference to the original.
Well, I mean,
movie.
I feel like at this point, that plane is probably like 40 years old.
Right.
That was like the shit he was flying in the 80s.
Right.
So now all of a sudden he's flying one of those up against modern.
Right.
And he's just handling it.
Well, but even the opening, when they first go into that battle before they all get blown up and they're in the other ones, they said that those ones were already out of date compared to the unnamed
Fifth
bad
generation,
guys.
yeah.
The unnamed bad guys have like the ultimate shit.
Cutting edge
fighter jets. Other than that, those little things, and honestly, that didn't really super bother me, but like, it felt like it was in the same vein as those moments I can recall in Star Wars and shit, where it's just like, that's kind of crazy, but we're all turning and acting like we don't remember this or what have you.
Yeah.
It was a cool film. It was cool. They even did the volleyball scene. They changed it to a little two-ball football.
Offensive, defensive.
Football?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. I did find out, though, that the Rooster dude and the young lady over here on the right, I don't remember what her call sign was, the female pilot.
I feel like I would have remembered it the other day.
They're, I'm pretty sure, an actual couple in real life.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was interesting. They were at the UFC thing the other night, sitting next to Shaun White and his
Phoenix.
Remember when we saw
or
Shaun
girlfriend.
White at Coachella?
Yeah, we saw Shaun White.
Yeah.
That was long hair Shaun White. This is short hair Shaun White.
Yeah.
Oh, while we're scrolling through this real quick, John Hamm. A little much in this film.
He's great.
Yeah, I love John Hamm.
He's doing an amazing job, but it almost doesn't fit. Where it is almost, it's like he's so personally against Tom Cruise that it's like,
it doesn't make any sense.
Is there more of a story here?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I get that he's like, I don't like hot dogs. Hot dogs don't belong in the Air Force. I completely get that. But then he takes it like, no, I don't like the man, Maverick.
It's like Maverick banged his wife.
Yeah,
And they just didn't tell us that.
And yeah,
they should have.
John Hamm is crushing in it, but it does seem a little like,
He was
what
a
is
little
going
overacting,
on?
in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like you said, in that vein.
Yeah.
The use of Val... Oh, you know what? I fucked up. Someone does die in the movie. They kill Val Kilmer, which I thought was a little insensitive in a way, because they build up the fact that he does have throat cancer, and they show him, and they build it up, and even in the movie he has throat cancer.
Yeah.
Right? But then he dies in the movie from the throat cancer, even though in real life he's still alive of throat cancer. Kind of eerie. And he's, I guess, the big death of the film, but it's also like, well, he didn't die in action, so that didn't really build anything. Unlike the original.
Yeah, it was literally, I think we even said this walking out, like, it's like really the only purpose that Iceman's death served was that so Ham could be like, pack your bags, Maverick, you're
Right,
out.
right.
Like,
Right.
It almost feels like it's 45 minutes, like something like we got to take Maverick down a peg, you know, like, and it's like, oh, all right,
Yeah. Tom Cruise is a little too cool. Let's chop him down a bit.
yeah.
I mean, dude, like, I feel like it sounds like I'm shitting on the movie. I'm not trying to.
well, yeah.
I really did enjoy it.
Tom Cruise
It's
is
just the
great.
thing for me. I think what it also was is that we took a hot minute to see it.
Oh yeah.
And there was a lot of hype. You know, I heard a lot of people talk about it, friends, podcast, what have you. Everyone was building it up, and then when I saw it, I was like, yeah, it was cool, but it really just felt like the storyline almost felt beat for beat like the original.
That is one thing I actually did like about it, where I do like how it is straight up, and not even like in a pejorative way. It is a retelling of the first movie, but I like how this one, it's kind of sad, and then I also like how like everyone, not just Ham, everyone is like given the business to Maverick. Like Maverick really has kind of fallen, and I actually do like that Maverick isn't like. He's not bitter. He's not like, it's not me versus any of these guys. I'm just trying to do what I do, which is fly planes. And it does have this cool kind of tone to it where Maverick is not against John Hamm. At any point, he is like, all right, sir. And like, it is kind of
it's his cockiness that makes him think that he's against him.
Yeah.
It's the way how it's like, you haven't been made a commander-chief yet.
You should be a second general by now.
And then he's like, I just don't want to.
Yeah, I'm right where I need to be.
His tone, I have to say, Nick, I do agree with you.
Yeah.
But he is kind of being a dick.
I completely get what you're saying. Yeah. And I'm just saying.
But I'm not saying that warrants Ham being the biggest asshole that Ham becomes.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to say.
I do kind of like, and this is like the farthest stretch ever, but it is almost kind of like a Logan type story where when you see Old Man Wolverine and he's just down, and like Maverick's down is not as down as Logan. Like he's actually living pretty large for his down and out state. But
go back to that last shot, Jerry. Go back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. And you can just tell he's like, you goddamn asshole, Maverick. He's just seething at something Maverick's doing.
Yeah. Fucking John Hamm.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
And
what real quick.
Yeah.
You had like oh, Maverick, like everybody was against him. He pulls back into that town. He goes right to that bar.
Oh yeah.
And he bangs out the girl he was banging out from the last movie.
Jennifer
instantly.
Connelly, yeah.
She has a daughter. They don't really ever explain what the fuck happened
you know
with that.
That is one thing that is interesting about this movie, where in other movies it pisses me off. But in this movie, you could actually tell that like events happened in between the two,
and they just
and they're just like, we expect you to get it.
Yeah.
I actually
she was obviously married before, right? Like, and it's
I
just
do appreciate that they're like, yeah, we're not giving you a bunch of backstories. You'll pick it up, and I'm like, all right, Cruz, all right, cool.
But then there's the sex scene, and let's get right to it.
So
it
weird.
was so they could have just implied that they bang, but they did they had to show a little bit. They don't show you nothing, but they had to show a little bit, and it just came across weird in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just like a weird. They're like, oh, we need to show like intimacy, and like, look, he's like a human, and it's a weird.
I get it. Old people
10
bang
minutes
too,
of the movie,
but I don't really need to see it. I think Tom Cruise, you're past showing people that you bang. It's fine. That's cool. Keep it going. But
it's a family movie, Tom. Come on.
Well, it's not even. It just. If anything, show the rooster and the other girl, Phoenix. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Or
Rooster should have been Phoenix, because he's like
rising from the
ashes of Goose, you know.
And they also they kill off Meg Ryan in a. It was very similar to how Sly's family was killed in that movie we watched, Jer, where it's just like a one-line remark. Oh, real quick, go back. That's Bill motherfucker from Aliens. Bill
Paxton.
Bill Paxton's son right there.
Really?
I'm almost positive that's Bob.
Wow.
Look that up, Jerry. Double check me. Make sure I'm right on that.
Lewis Pullman. Oh, Bill Pullman. My bad.
Pullman.
I said Paxton, but Pullman.
Yeah.
I
said Aliens. I said the wrong person.
But now that you say that, I see it. I'm like, oh,
you meant Independence Day.
It's Independence Day, dude. My bad. I was thinking it was.
I see it though.
Yeah.
I see it.
Fuck. I don't even know what I was about to say before that. I got thrown off when I saw the fucking.
Doesn't
dude.
that guy? Doesn't Fanboy look like Val Kilmer? Go back one.
What was I saying a second ago?
Doesn't that look like CGI'd Val Kilmer? And that's just a dude. That's not CGI at all.
Yeah, I guess so. You were talking about them killing off someone immediately.
Oh, Meg
Oh,
Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
In a line.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan is Rooster's mom.
Yeah, yeah.
She's in the original Top Gun.
She's in the original Top Gun. Yeah, she plays Goose's wife.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise has like a one-line sentence just about. They show a photo of her on the wall, and he has like a one-line sentence about how she died.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump out and say that I assume she just didn't want to come back for this film.
Yeah, or it was something like I could also see it just being like how we're always talking about like the meta game of Hollywood of like she's like I want X amount and Tom's like no, like we're spending money on planes, we're not.
Wait,
yeah.
Jared, can you go back
We're
to
just
the
writing
cast
you
listing
out.
real quick? I want to see one other thing because there's one other character. I was like, was he in the original?
Oh, I know exactly who you're
It's
talking
one
about.
of the Colonel dudes.
Yeah, right there, Charles Parnell.
Yeah, click on
Adam
Charles Parnell.
Warlock too, because with a name like Warlock, you're like, oh, he has to be.
Was he in the original? Oh, he was in Warriors? Wait, is he the chief dude who dies in Warriors when he's in the center of the circle?
Damn, really?
Oh my
He's in
god.
I don't know.
I can't remember any of the
Go to
Warriors.
80. Oh, I guess not. He didn't start acting until.
No, this can't be right.
He's
Yes.
definitely
this
not in it.
is-
No, because how was he in Warriors then?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. But why does it only go to? Did he change his name or something?
What? How is he? What? What was he in Warriors? Warriors the video game? The fuck was that Warriors thing? Go pull back.
I actually hear that video game is really dope.
2005, Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see the Rockstar bottom right.
Oh wow, it was Warriors the
Yeah,
video
yeah.
game. I can't believe I was.
I
right
hear that
about
game's dope.
He kind of looks like that guy that's in the center, like da da da.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the haircut.
Can you dig it?
He's Nick Fury.
He's Nick Fury in the.
Hell yeah,
He's Nick Fury in
dude.
the Marvel game. That's great.
I was just booted that up the other day to look at the
Mine just updated.
Jane Foster stuff, and you hear Fury kicks in.
That's great. That's great. All right. Well, I mean, I think we've rambled on enough about Top Gun. I'll say
one more thing to point
Yeah.
out, which we probably should have pointed out at the beginning. Again, just goes to show we were a month late to this. We go on a half price Tuesday at what 7:30, 8 o'clock, full house.
packed.
What?
Packed.
It-
We were in the
yeah.
front row of the second section.
Yeah.
And everything behind us was filled. These two guys right in front of us were sitting in the handicap zone. They were having the time of their life,
Bro.
Jerry.
Yeah, this crowd loved that movie.
It was like when
They
we
actually
see
made it a
Marvel
more
or
fun
Star
experience,
Wars,
yeah.
where we're like, yeah, they were fucking pumped. At one point, he yelled something at John Hamm.
He's like, in your face, Mr. Ham.
That was what he
Yeah,
said.
dude. And I was like, oh, this
He
dude
did
just
it.
made the movie.
Yeah.
I don't even
And
remember
he
what
was
Tom Cruise
serious.
did. I genuinely
And
don't
like
even remember.
loud,
what
like
Tom Cruise
in
did.
your
Yeah.
face, Mr. Ham.
And I still love the respect of like Mr. Ham.
yeah.
We didn't be like,
Yeah.
in your face, John.
I think that's when it was towards the end. We're like, Tom.
Oh, when he
d-
steals the.
yeah, like Tom's gonna do it his way,
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah,
You know, it's like,
yeah.
oh shit, Maverick. Yeah, that's a good point. The theater was cracking, dude. The movie's killing it, and that's great. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely a movie I would recommend seeing in theaters
For sure.
more than at home. Because,
For sure.
dude, the fight scenes and all of that. Like, actually, now talking about it too. Like, I think I'm gonna give it a high rating here. I think I'm gonna go B plus.
Yeah.
As much as I was talking shit about how it's just like the original, you don't see special effects. Like, this isn't special effects. It was straight up dudes flying. And like,
Yeah.
that's the one thing too, Jerry, we forgot to mention. Tom has a little
Looks like the
intro.
stream is freezing a little bit.
Frozen stream.
Frozen stream, huh?
It's like going real slow.
Let's just pause for a second. Maybe we'll catch up.
Really? Interesting. Anyone watching right now?
Yeah, anyone in the chat?
Tell us in the chat if the stream is fucked up for you. We'd love to know.
We definitely need a monitor so we could see chat. It'd be great if we could see
I can
chat.
see chat. I have it on my
Oh,
phone.
nice.
I actually commented as Telegram.
Hell yeah.
Hot back up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay. There is a intro Tom Cruise clip where he tells you about how
Really
he-
quick too, Jer. Go to Tom Cruise's IMDb. Look for that. You could tell they're like Tom's like, I got a new look. I want to look exactly how I look in the beginning of the movie, you know, or the intro thing. It's just weird that I noticed like, oh, he updated his IMDb thing with.
Oh, this.
Yeah, he's got the
Oh,
shaggy hair, and he's like,
yeah,
"I'm
yeah.
just so glad you guys are here. It's just so fun to be back in the movies."
Because that's kind of the look of Ethan. So he's about to get ready to do, or he was doing Mission Impossible afterwards.
Oh, I was like, "Who's Ethan? What are you talking about?" But you're right. You're right.
Because Mission Impossible
Which
was like
big
they're
fat trailer
shooting-
before this? Yeah.
And
That looked good.
That's one of my faves, man.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
a big Mission Impossible guy, so
I know we talked about it, but I think it's crazy that they're stopping at 8. I don't see why.
we'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a B plus. I loved it, like, for what it was, you know, and the practical effects that they did or whatever, the stunt work that they did was awesome, and the camera shots awesome. You could tell nothing's digital, like it's real cool. So
Yeah.
just for the cinematography and all that, and I hope they get the nod at the Oscars this year. They should totally win that shit.
Yeah, exactly. They deserve something.
They deserve special effects.
Yeah.
or whatever you call that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they deserve some cinematography.
Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome movie. Definitely worth checking out. I just thought it was a little similar to the last one. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a true sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick D.
I think I'll even give it an A, just because like I actually have no desire to watch Top Gun. Like I don't want to watch Top Gun even now, but I do think that one retells you Top Gun in such a way. It's a good movie, and it's like you get Top Gun and you get this new probably like, because what do you think Top Gun is? 90 minutes. This one's almost 2.5 hours.
I think they're both. I think the other original was pretty long too.
Okay, so yeah, like it's a retelling
Maybe hour
with
45.
new kind of take on it. And like I don't know if it was you or it was BK, but when we were leaving, and I really do agree with this, where someone was like, they don't make movies like that anymore. I do think that this is like one of the, if you were to look at it, like this is one of the best 80s movies ever, because it's got 2020 cinematography and music and vibe and cuts. Like it feels like an old school
Hour and 50.
old school movie done up.
6.9, which means that fucking Stallone film we were talking about has a higher rating.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
It's also old though.
Was that right, James?
People just hate on old stuff. You know what I mean?
Wasn't the Stallone movie a 6.7? Oh, and this is a 6.9?
Yeah. So yeah, right up.
Wow.
387,000.
There's
Yeah,
no way in
go watch
fuck
Escape
Top
Plan.
Gun should there's no way in fuck Top Gun should be on the same level as Escape Plan. There's no way.
That's right there.
Wow.
Young Tom Cruise is as good as old man Stallone and Arnold.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's funny too that it's going down in popularity.
Yeah.
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 You think it'd be going up with all the hype?
Yeah, go to the new one. Well, because the new one's almost taking away from
Yeah,
its heat.
that's probably what it is.
Yeah, popularity +2 rising.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it has an 8.6. There's no way in fuck, personally, that I don't know. I shouldn't even say that. I need to rewatch the original.
Is there a list of this of 2022? Can we see movies just released in 2022? I just think it's always fun to see like where are we at this year? Like, because for me, I still think Batman was the greatest movie released this year, and I just want to know like is that right? Is my head still
that part of me isn't even. Wow, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Spider-Man. What?
Go back really quick. Just go back.
You
really
had
quick.
it. You had it better the first time, Jer.
And then just scroll down. Like let's just see. Let's see when we hit 2021.
2022. We're in 22 right now.
But we want to finish. I just want to see like what was the first movie. Oh yeah, here we go. So above this line, this is the stuff that came out this year. So No Way Home was last year, yeah. But is No Way Home still going to be a part of this Oscar season?
Going up,
though,
going
right?
up, Jared, going up because we're trying to look at 2022.
Yeah, just
movies.
2022. Yeah. So yeah, Batman for sure.
I haven't seen Enchanted. I want to watch that kind of, but no.
I remember people hearing. I heard about Cha Cha Real Smooth a lot. I don't even know what it is, but people were talking.
Death
about
on the Nile is pretty good. I don't know.
I remember same thing. I remember hearing. I wanted to see
The Lost
everything
City was pretty
everywhere
good.
all at once.
I saw Lost City as well.
Couldn't watch that on plane. Wasn't the biggest fan. She said it wasn't anything special.
Okay.
I mean, it's not. It's a rom-com, but they don't make those. They don't make
with
those that often. You know what I mean? So like, I thought it was good.
with Channing Tatum. I wanted to see that.
and I missed that genre of film.
Yeah.
For Bradford Pitzer. I want to see this. It's on Amazon.
The Unbearable Weight of Man. I don't know what that is.
No.
It's the Nick Cage movie. Where
Oh
he
yeah,
plays-
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I wanted to see that.
Yeah,
I wanted to
I
see
wanted
that.
to see that as well. Yeah,
That's true. We should do it. Maybe do a watch.
yeah.
party.
We'll do a
I still
watch
need to
party.
see
Yeah.
Mandy.
I wanted to see Ambulance.
YouTube is pushing X a lot.
I wanted to see that.
I wanted to see Ambulance too. Yeah.
It looked cool. We saw Morbius.
His movies are a slow burn.
YouTube, every single day I sign into YouTube, it's like, do you want to watch this movie? And it's like, no, I don't even know what this is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, his movies are a slow burn. I've seen these, seen Sacrament.
I've seen
didn't finish that.
I
VHS.
saw VHS. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw The
that's
Sacrament too.
VHS is
The
an oldie.
Dude, I was trying to be like, what is that movie? It's The Sacrament. That is the name
Wait,
of
so
that
why
movie.
are we looking at this again?
The movies that came out in the.
Oh yeah, just in 20. Like, yeah. Where's
I
this
just wanna see the
stacking?
director. So yeah. Anyway, Ambulance. Yeah, I want to see that.
I want to see RRR. That's the one Mark Bernardin was talking about.
Yeah. I think Top Gun's going to
Sonic.
be top tier on this list, especially also because, once again, they did real stunt work and shit. Like, you think about all these movies we're looking at, fucking digital shit. Like, I love Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
but I have to say Top Gun's a better film.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
You know,
I want to see.
just keeping it up on Front
man.
Street.
Men I thought looked interesting, but like I feel like all the reviews are just kind of like it's like
I want
not
to see
scary.
Elvis.
I want to see Elvis, but I don't know if I want to see it in the theater.
I see it driving.
Yeah, I think
That'd be
a
a cool
like
driving movie.
I don't want to feel like rude if I'm like just on my phone while I'm watching it.
Really?
I mean, it's one of I
heard it was good.
dude. I love Elvis. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
I think he is the best. But it's kind of just like I don't care about like 50s icon movies. Like after Ray, after the Johnny Cash one, it's like I've seen this movie. I know about Elvis's life. I've been to
James
Graceland
Brown
like
was
two.
better than those.
Yeah, but
I don't
I've been to Elvis's house a couple of times. I know what
I've
this
never been
movie
there.
is. I feel like I just don't think this movie's gonna wow me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I-
that
I
Bowie
could
doc
dig-
though. Talking about music, that Bowie
I think
doc.
what they fucked up on, and this is before I've even seen the movie, but I'll just say it real quick, is I feel like Elvis has such a long, awesome life story or whatever. It's like they should have focused on like one
yeah,
time
dude.
period or one major story
Yeah.
instead of doing it a beginning to the end.
Yeah.
That they keep doing these movies, you know, like all the ones you just named off. And there's James Brown, there was the
Yeah.
Queen movie, there was
Yeah.
the Elton John film. And they're doing all these movies where they go from beginning and end of the career. And unlike The Doors, which is a film I love, but the thing about The Doors film is Jim Morrison was only alive for fucking this long.
Yeah.
So it's easy to do Jim Morrison's life in a movie
Yeah.
because you're condensing down. He only had that much life.
Yeah.
And he was a creeper, so it was perfect. And these other films, it's like, dude, they had huge bodies
That
of
you've
careers,
gotta
and
tell
you're trying
a-
to tell me
Yeah.
Elvis's
two and a half
whole career
hours,
in 2.5
3
hours? That's not doable.
For me personally, if they just focused on like late 60s, early 70s Elvis, when
Yeah.
he's like at like kind of like his worst,
Yeah.
but like still my favorite.
creepy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that would have been the best.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't have to be like an expose, like, oh, look what piece of shit he was. Like just show me that time. Show me Vegas Elvis. I would love that movie. It could be fun.
A day in the life.
Yeah, it could
kinda
be
vibe.
fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a
But I see something.
expose all.
I see
Like-
something where we could switch the topic real quick.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is,
Oh, yeah,
Jerry.
there we go.
Minions.
You got your suit ready?
The Rise. So this movie's fucking breaking the internet as of late. I caught up with it today. I'm still confused, and Jerry told me it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It just started off on the internet. I would love to know what group of gentlemen or ladies were the first to dress up in suits and go to the theater. But it's from, just to fill everyone in, movie theaters are right now putting up signs that say that they're not going to let groups of young men in suits come into the theater to see. Yep, there it is. And I've seen multiple images of this. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so then instead they dressed up like minions? Oh, no. I just don't get it. What's the whole obsession with the minions? Or if this is just literally a joke? Or is the news it's a weak news week, so they're just
It's for sure that.
jumping on this?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think it's the classic like boomers don't get it. They don't get that like
Jerry, you're playing the audio of that, just to let you know. You can play it. Go for it. Yeah, you can turn it off now. Go ahead, Nick.
I just think that like boomers don't get that why this is funny. It's just that I think it's funny because it's like absurd and how we were talking about before too. Like, these kids probably have nostalgia for Minions because they're clearly younger than us.
But
like,
why the suits? Just because you're being fancy? Is that the joke?
I think it's like
I'm a boomer.
yeah,
I'm not even deny it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like these fucking movies. I'll
Nah,
be straight
well,
up. I
yeah,
thought
we
the
were-
fucking Minion shit.
We were too old for him. This was not for. I mean, like we were saying the other day. I'm too old for Shrek. Like I didn't. I looked at Shrek and I was like, I like Mike Myers, but I don't. Who,
I
what is
get
this
the
movie? Who
Shrek thing
cares?
though. There's some fucking moments in Shrek that are very like
Shrek's great.
memeable.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Shrek's great, but I do think it's just that like this was their childhood movie.
Yeah, I mean, I totally no, Nick. I
And it's,
get
like,
all of
absurd.
that. I just like it's Steve Carell was originally the dude, right? Or he
Yeah.
is the dude. Steve Carell's the voice
I
of the
think
main
he
character.
still is, but he was for sure the original.
We saw, and Jerry, I don't know if you were with me, but I definitely saw the original one of these
I
at
saw
the
original.
drive-in.
Yeah, I saw the original.
Not Minions, the original
Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I think I've seen a bunch of these movies, Nick. So I'm not. I get it that it's not for me, but
Yeah.
I also just don't think I'm just I'm fucking sound like an old man.
Why?
It's not good.
Really
It's
No, they're shit. Yeah, they're bad. They're
there's
bad.
like other,
But
I feel
again,
there's
they're-
got to be another child film that's come out in their time period that they should have been more fanboys over or
Yeah.
fangirls or what have you. Instead, they picked Minions, which is just like
But that might even be a part of it. Like maybe they even are like they're like we even acknowledge that this is like it is like a Morbius type thing where like we're gonna hype this thing up as if it's something dope.
Well, I also will point this out to you. It seems like this other generation is obsessed with little pill-shaped people.
Yeah.
Among Us, little pill-shaped people. Fall Guys, little pill-shaped people.
Yeah.
Fucking the Minions. And I mean, the Minions obviously, I think, set the bar for the
Yeah.
little pill-shaped people.
Yeah.
Unless Among Us came out pre...
No,
Among Us did, right?
is like a handful of years old. Yeah.
So I would assume someone at the Among Us fucking place, it was a fan of the Minions.
I think. Well, I mean, I think the thing. All of these things are marketed towards kids, and I think that's just like classic. Like make cutesy little bullshit characters, and kids will
There's
love them
this certain shape to them.
for sure.
This
For
like
sure,
little
yeah.
pill body, right? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
what we're calling it or something? Like, I don't know. I definitely
The
get it. I
Rizzo.
know what you're saying, Nick. Like, oh, like, but I'm also in that group of like, I just don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly. Yeah.
the making fun of Morbius or whatever, I got that because I saw that fucking movie and it was trash. So it's like, oh yeah, it's a fucking meme. Like that's garbage. I don't get the Minions thing. More power to them. I think it's hilarious how we went from the theaters about to be out of business and everyone was worried about people not showing up to now the theaters telling kids that they can't come into the theaters.
Yeah.
That was a quick turn of events there.
Yeah. And I just because when you see that footage right there, I almost kind of get it.
They're
could see-
trashing the place.
Yeah, I could see theaters being like, one, we don't have to clean up after, and two, they could be like, there are going to be families with kids here. Don't act like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like I could see them being like, no, this is a movie for kids.
Yeah.
Fuck your stupid little meme. Like,
And they're like screaming and
yeah,
and
I could
causing a ruckus.
totally see
Yeah.
them being like, yeah, when you do this, parents come up afterwards and yell at us. So we're
Now,
shutting
I'll
it
say
down.
this: if they're going to the late night showing of it,
Yeah, what are you bringing your kid to? Yeah.
you had it coming.
Exactly.
You know,
I
and if it's opening night,
yeah.
I get it. But then after like the first week
Yeah.
of a film being out, you ranting and raving and screaming. Although we just talked about how in Top Gun we loved how the
I
guy
mean,
in front
yeah,
of us was screaming.
exactly.
He made our day with his comments.
Yeah.
Um,
And having said that, I almost think if I was a little kid in Minions and the room was going nuts, all these like older kids, I probably would be like, "This is the greatest." movie."
depending on what points and what they're doing, like
Yeah, that's true. If
the
they're
one thing to
ruining
me
the movie, yeah,
is I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to be a judgy bitch here, but the images I've seen of these kids who are doing this whole Minions thing, it looks like a bunch of fratties.
well, I mean,
You
they,
know?
they look like
Like-
literally like 17, 19, like they're kids, like they're young, like
I seen the images where it wasn't. They were because they're driving.
well, yeah, like 17, 19, like 20.
I would say
still,
that
but
they're
still,
even
that's
out of
like
high
that's like
school.
a baby to me. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? They're
no,
still,
yeah.
like-
Well, at
I'm
this
like-
point of our lives, for sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, they're full blown.
yeah, they're mid.
They're like guys.
Yeah.
They're the
Especially-
kind of dudes that you see wearing fucking Vans shoes with Nike socks. You know the person I'm talking about with
yeah.
board shorts. They look like a group of those guys. You know?
100%, 100%.
So, pushing around on their longboard, pushing Mongo. You know the types. That's what this looked like it was going on. And I was just kind of taken back by that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
yeah.
But I think once one group does it, it fucking spreads like wildfire.
Because
through
this
the
is now
internet.
after Morbius. This is now the thing. Movies will be affected by the people, by the internet, by audiences. Like this is going to be a thing moving forward.
Dude, it's already been a thing moving forward. The easiest example of that was Ugly Sonic.
Yeah, yeah,
And I love how they self-corrected Ugly Sonic, slapped him. You guys, no one's watched Chippendale still? Y'all need to watch Chippendale.
I've seen the screen
They
nails of it, those screen caps
fixed
of it.
Ugly Sonic,
Yeah, yeah.
and they gave him a redemption arc.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is awesome. They were like, oh, the internet's making fun of this Ugly Sonic? All right, we'll pull him out of the movie, but we'll slide him into this other movie, and he'll comment about how he was removed from that other movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost memeing the memes of him.
No, I mean that's
The studio won on that one in a
that's
weird way.
and that's
in
like
a weird
where
way.
we are now. Yeah, where
Well-
it's all about comment. Everything is just commenting on memes now. How you were saying like Sony's like we don't know how to market to these people. Like this
Yeah.
movie's blowing
But
up in a
that's the
way we
thing,
didn't.
is,
I guarantee you, the next Minions movie is going to be so self-aware and like it'll probably kind of ruin it.
think it
because
already is, yeah.
The studio
Yeah.
is going to be like, this is what you want, right?
Yeah.
And those kids are going to be like, no, this isn't what we want. We want you to just do your thing.
I think also those kids will be
We'll
already
take-
over it by then.
Hopefully, I mean, hopefully this.
You know,
hopefully the
depending on how long
Minions
they
really
take.
isn't their shit. You know.
The thing with the Morbius to me, to go back to that real quick, is that just because people were memeing it on the internet, who the fuck thought that meant they wanted it back in theaters? I just don't
Boomer.
get.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a misstep. It's such a.
I don't even
because
think it's a boomer thing. I think it's a literal like just stupid fucking mistake of like
yeah.
it was a cash grab, but like look, dude, someone needed to be like, look, dude, they're making fun of it. That doesn't mean they want to go see it.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that I do really, and again, like I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of school here. I think that Sony studio execs have no idea what they're doing.
No,
like
Sony-
I feel
Sony's
like for like there are good Sony movies for sure. Don't get me wrong, but for the most part, I
Far
feel
few
like
between.
Yeah, I feel like Sony movies kind of suck.
They kind of suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard the breakdown? And I don't know if this is real, but I saw like a breakdown of what the Craven movie is going to be.
I don't even know. Don't even.
I'm not going to get into it, but it's such horseshit. I'm probably not going to see it. Like I almost kind of think I'm
That's
like I'm
bullshit.
done. I'm done
Nick's
with
totally
Spider-Man.
gonna see it. We're all gonna
I
go
know, but
see it.
I am
We're
saying
gonna
like I think I'm done
You
with
saw
the
fucking
Sony
Morbius.
Spider-Man bullshit. Like I'm not going to see it opening weekend. It's like if this leak is true,
half off Tuesday, just like we did in Morbius.
but still, it's like I don't even want to support that. If that's what this movie, I hope it's, and maybe it could be false. It could be all bullshit. But I'll say
Usually it
this,
is.
It's so what this from Venom 2, and Morbius. It's like, oh, of course that's what Craven's going to be. Like it's going to be just this stupid bullshit.
That's an internet rumor, though.
I know.
Without
I know,
even telling me what it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's why I don't even want to hear it yet.
Yeah.
Like, let's wait till we see a fucking trailer drop. Everything else is bullshit.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like Sony's losing goodwill, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, I guess that was the Minion thing. I brought that up. Wanted to talk about it for a brief moment.
Hell yeah.
So we've been going for about an hour. I feel like that's actually pretty good. I don't know if do we need it. We want to do the Tom Cruise tier list? Do we have one?
I mean, we can like look real quick.
Yeah,
and
let's just do it. Yeah, fuck it. We'll be quick because there's not a lot of movies. Is there a category of not seen? Okay.
There is. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, that's perfect for us.
I don't know what that first one is. Magnificent? I can't read that.
Magnolia.
Endless Love.
Oh, I have not seen it.
She looks like she's kissing a corpse. I don't
haven't-
even know what that is.
I haven't
yeah.
seen any of these, including Risky Business. Although I know
Oh,
everyone.
is that
The Outsiders?
Wait,
think
was
I-
that last one?
He's not in that, is he?
Yeah, he's Pony Boy, right? No, Dylan is Pony Boy. No.
Have you seen that?
I don't know. Oh, no, Ralph Macchio, I think, is Pony Boy.
I don't know. I don't know who he is, but he's okay.
Yeah.
Where you rating it, dudes? guys seen
I mean,
it?
dude, I haven't seen it since like 7th grade. Give it a B. Give it an A. It's a classic.
That's all of his movies are classic. Well, you put those in B?
No, something's afoot.
Okay.
We'll go with a B.
Yeah, B.
Like,
Stay
I go
golden, Pony Boy.
Crazy here.
Losing it. Don't know what that is.
Nope.
Never saw Risky Business. Know what it is. Never
I mean,
saw it.
yeah, never. I know what it is, and I've seen. I've
Yeah,
seen the scene.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll give it some respect.
Yeah, let's give it a little respect.
I haven't seen, but we'll do something. All the Right Moves. Never even heard of.
Never
Don't
heard of
know
that
what
one.
that is,
No,
Legend. I mean, Legend.
I've never seen that one. You seen that one, Nick?
Yeah.
You seen that? What do you give it?
It like I saw it like back in '89. Like I don't know. Like it was cool.
Give it a B
Like,
then.
Yeah, it's like it's the one with the big devil. Like you've
I'd like to see it.
You've seen clips from this movie.
I don't think we
yeah.
could give those Bs. Actually, we need to put all of them in like D because like
yeah. Let's have D be.
Ooh, Addison McNaughton is in the chat.
Hey, Eddie, what's your favorite Tom Cruise
he
movie?
said Interview with a Vampire. We haven't gotten there yet.
Well, let's put that up. Don't worry, man. It's an
go.
S. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean that one's actually I was gonna say that one is the S one. That and Mission
What?
Impossible
This one?
3.
What are we doing? What
That
are we putting
Top
on?
Gun is A.
Yeah, give
it's
Top Gun an A.
A.
What is happening?
Try
Move those
sh-
fuckers to D's. What the issue
Yeah,
is.
try move. Yeah, there you go. Shrinking the screen down.
A. Yeah, and then those fuckers got to go to D.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. I mean, Risky Business I could see being like a B, but those like
Yeah, I'm sure it's good. Like, yeah, I don't. Same thing with Cocktail. Like, I know what Cocktail is,
Cocktail,
but I've
people
never
a lot of
seen
reference,
it.
yeah.
Like I know what it is. Rain Man,
Rain Man.
S.
really.
I mean, I love Rain Man. I've seen because Rain Man really is like one of those movies like Shawshank, where if it's on, I've really probably have seen Rain Man like 10, 15 times just because it's on TBS, and you're like, well, I'm doing homework.
I mean, I give
put it
Rain Man
on.
a B at best. That's what I would say. Personal opinion. I'll
Yeah.
land you in the middle. I think Top Gun's a tier above
I mean,
it.
Dustin
It's a-
Hoffman,
look,
Tom Cruise.
It's a good movie,
Yeah.
but I'm not putting on Rain Man. I disagree with
No,
that.
yeah, I don't know. No, you're right. I don't ever put it on, but
Fucking-
if it's on TV, I'll get.
Yeah,
sucked in.
I mean, I
I'll
can
get
see
sucked
it, but not for me. But yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Jerry Maguire, I feel that way about.
Yeah,
but,
Jerry Maguire's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah, Jerry
I haven't seen it. I've seen Thunder. I think that's the next one.
Yeah, Days of Thunder. Yeah, that's
Days of Thunder. I've seen that once. It was good. I'd say for Tom Cruise, it's a B.
I mean, I feel like it's on par with Top Gun. I mean, it's like
Nah,
they like
Top
came
Gun's
out
a
at the
little
same
more
time.
iconic.
Yeah, I feel like Days of Thunder
Imagery and shit. Imagery and
Days
shit.
of Thunder was bigger back then. You know what I mean? Like growing up, like I feel like that was like a big movie. You don't hear people talk about Days of Thunder.
No,
anymore.
never. No.
Yeah, but it was big back then.
Yeah, it was a cool movie.
Yeah. Far and Away, I know what that is, but I never saw it. But
No,
that's
I
where
think
this is the one where he met Nicole Kidman and they got married.
Likes Risky Biz.
Who likes Risky Biz?
Patty.
Oh hell yeah, never saw it.
A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men.
I mean S, right? I mean,
I don't know that
you
one.
can't handle the truth. You know where he's screaming.
Oh,
at,
that's-
where yeah.
Once again, I go A.
I mean,
Well, you can't put them all in S.
No,
I
yeah,
think that in Tom
you're
Cruise's
right.
career, I could name off all the S movies I feel like Tom's done that I've seen.
yeah.
It's Top Gun, it's Mission Impossible 1 and maybe 3. I'm gonna always say 3. Interview
Firm.
with the Vampire, The Firm, a B. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, like the firm, yeah. It's hard for me to like.
A lot of them
about
are
like
the
law
same.
movies. Like I don't,
Yeah.
like the firm. Like firm was fine, but that was such like a dad movie back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like oh, you're reading the new Tom Clancy. You see the firm?
Yeah.
Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That was never our shit.
No,
Yeah.
no. But I did watch it.
Review.
I watched. Yeah.
Interview
Interview
with the Vampires
S.
is S
Yeah.
for me. Like,
Mission Impossible
that's the
1
one
is
I-
S.
Yeah, Mission Impossible 1. I mean, 1, 2, and 3, I can make the argument for all 3 of them being an S, but I think 2 could easily be an A. I'm going to stand my ground that I think that 3 is an S, just because of what's his name's role in it. It has nothing to do with Tom,
Hoffman?
though.
Or not Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking Dustin
Jerry
Hoffman. for a
Maguire.
second.
I think Jerry Maguire's an A.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give it an S, but A's fine.
I mean, I can see it being an S. I think that's the best one out of, like, if you put it and Rayman in the same kind of category,
Yeah.
I go with Jerry.
Yeah.
Show me the money. But once again,
Yeah,
not his line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
No,
that's
that's
fucking...
fine. He screams, "Show me the money." I
It's
mean,
the other
Cuba
dude.
makes him say
Yeah,
it,
okay,
but-
all right. You're right. They both are they're on the phone. He's in the kitchen.
Yeah,
that's
they're both
right.
doing
That's
it.
right. That's right.
Eyes
will-
Wide Shut is
yeah.
weird, man. Like I don't know what to give it because that's such a weird fucking movie. Like I feel like it's Kubrick, so it's like captivating, and and it makes you feel things. But you're like, do I like this?
I've only
don't
seen
know.
scenes, and it was eerie and weird.
It's not what you think it is, though. There part of me is like there's always going to be a disappointment in it. That I'm like, man, I wanted this to be like a really crazy, scary movie, like The Shining, and it's like
Clockwork Orange.
it's like a relationship movie, you know?
I thought it was gonna be more Clockwork Orangey than it was.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not, and
And
it's
that's only because it's Kubrick.
yeah. Magnolia, I want to see. I haven't seen it. I have it, but I haven't seen
I
it.
think I've seen parts of it, but I don't
I hear
remember
it's
it.
nuts. Like,
Yeah,
isn't
I
there
don't
like a scene?
remember, so
Doesn't it start like
fucking-
raining frogs or something?
I swear we watched that with like Nikki Poo one time, Jerry. I don't know.
Yeah, I know I've seen it like once or twice.
Or maybe am I thinking Vanilla Sky, where it starts raining frogs?
Vanilla Sky, I wanted to like more. I'm just gonna pop that into D real quick.
I didn't
but
see
that
either
was
of
a
those.
disappointment.
What's the one
MI2?
where he jacks up his face?
MI2, I give an A.
Yeah.
Vanilla Sky, I remember I thought was all right, but
I don't know.
I
If you
also
want to, if you want to rank
I
it
also
higher, I
can't
don't know. I
remember
haven't
it,
seen
so you can leave it in
Yeah,
D.
we'll have to come back to these. Minority Report. The game was cool. Did you guys ever play the
Yeah, the
video
game was
I also
tight.
really
The game
liked
was
that
tight.
movie. I
That
think
movie
they're,
was
I think they're
tight.
making a show too. I think.
I go to the movies at least an A, if not S.
Yeah.
But I liked Minority Report. I honestly say A. I mean, my bad, S. But that's personal opinion.
I also really liked The Last Samurai. Like,
Yeah, Nick D said that I've never seen The Last Samurai. I know that was a big. That's a classic meme. That's a meme before memes existed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A fucking Tom Cruise was The Last Samurai.
It's
I don't
just
know
a
if it's safe to say,
super
but it'd be-
brutal movie. Yeah.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
If that's available somewhere, I'd watch that. I just watched this recently.
I haven't seen
It's with
Collateral.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I liked it.
I think it's an A. Yeah, I don't think it's an S, but I definitely think it's a solid A. A or B for sure.
He uses. I could be
You should
wrong.
check
we
that
should.
out.
We should. I do want to see it. Like
Max.
and I could be completely wrong about this, but I think he uses an H&K 40 cal in that movie.
Is that a gun?
Yeah, just this one handgun. That's like cool.
Interesting.
I'm like, oh, I think that's the one he uses, and it's just kind of like a little
There you go, see?
handgun nerd moment. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
Nick
shit.
getting down on the gun knowledge.
I really liked War of the Worlds. I really liked it.
I've never seen War of the Worlds.
I think it's worth checking out.
I do want to see it. At the time, it was people were not a fan of it, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I don't need to see it. Everyone, I know what the ending is, and everyone was like, oh. But, that's also the thing about that is, like, it's a remake anyway. So I don't know if the
Yeah,
original had the same ending, but if
It had the exact same ending.
then I don't get why everyone was so upset. It's like that was already done.
Yeah.
It's 1950 something, right? Like, isn't the original War of the Worlds like 1950
Something
something?
like that. Yeah, maybe.
Addy, if you're in the group chat, you're a
Whatever
fucking
radio
movie
was. 'Cause
buff.
It was like a radio show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
so
Like
that's
the
not.
40s. It was
Yeah.
like what's
Yeah.
the guy? The
I've been trying to think of it the whole time.
Hearst, something
No,
Hearst.
was it her? I don't think it was. Was it Hearst? I thought it was H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells wrote
that
it, and then who did? But who actually did the
Howard
radio show?
Hughes.
The voice was
Howard Hughes did the video thing.
Well, H.G. Wells wrote the book. I don't know about the. I'm trying to think of who did the radio thing though. Who? Because it's a famous actor who was like in Rosebud. What's that
Orwell.
guy's name?
Orwell.
Orwell.
Yeah,
Something.
Meh.
Mission Impossible 3. Whoa,
that's my shit. That's my shit right there, dudes. That's an S tier for your boy.
right to the S.
Yeah,
I know what this is, but I didn't see it. This is relatively new.
that's a newer one. Tropic Thunder. That's
I mean,
an S.
yeah.
Purely for Tom Cruise's role.
Not only is it an S role for him, but this movie, because he's a small part of it, and the movie's still great without him.
Yeah,
Like
but if we're judging it for him too,
Yeah.
he was fantastic in that
Yeah.
as a comedic relief point.
Dude.
He was fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
So good.
I watched Valkyrie. I didn't think that one was good.
I wanted to see it, didn't see it.
Orson Welles. Thank you, Sadu.
Worse than well.
Sadu, what up? What's your Addy Sadu? What are your favorite times? Or
I think-
Addy and
I think
He
Addie's
said
gone.
Tropic Thunder is his best role for show.
Yeah, there's
yeah.
only two
Hell yeah.
people in the chat now, so I'm assuming
Welcome, boys.
it's counting my phone.
No.
And Jerry signed
Roland
in,
Lackey is probably
so I'm
pissed that
surprised.
we didn't watch
Sadu
Christine yet.
should already be 1-2.
oh, you're right.
So if it
I
says-
haven't seen Valkyrie, so
Oh, wait,
I
Addie's
can't
still in
rate
here.
It, but Tubesy
It's
said
probably
you
gotta
watched it and
update.
weren't a fan.
I saw it. Yeah, it came out around the same time as Tarantino's
Glorious.
Inglourious Bastards. Yeah, it was around that
he
time.
he looked dope in that eye patch.
I want to say I saw it in
wanted to see it.
theaters, and it was just like whatever.
Real quick, Addie said for War of the Worlds, his jeans were way too fancy denim that I was hella distracted. So that was Addie's beef.
yeah.
So were they Lucky Denim or whatever, Addy? What was that fancy denim you used to buy?
Oh, Lucky Brand was
Lucky
tight,
Brand.
where you like unbutton it, it says Lucky You.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Next movie, I don't recognize at all.
I feel I saw this, but
I don't even know what that is.
remember.
Mm,
Look
We're-
real quick.
yeah.
When does Nope come out? Nice, this month, finally.
Oh. This is with Cameron Diaz.
The trailer for Clerks 3 also drops this week. Just to throw that.
Oh,
in there.
really?
You guys know I got to mention that the trailer once again for Clerks 3 will be coming out later this week.
Hell yeah.
I think I
Yeah,
saw this movie.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I didn't see
with him and
this.
Cameron Diaz, and then she like gets knocked out, and he like yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
this.
She's on a plane and he's like a spy doing something.
Yeah.
It's this whole game of like who's telling the truth. Is it Tom Cruise or this guy or something like that? And it's a funny thing.
I seen
cool.
this. It
Is
was
it a
good.
comedy?
Yeah, it's like a
It's
semi.
stupid.
It's an action comedy.
Because I was gonna say this doesn't look
Action rom-com.
like a serious movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen this.
Should I check it out?
I'd give it a B.
B. Okay. Maybe we'll check it out.
BC. Yeah, BC. High C. Because actually,
Yeah.
the other C's that we have listed right there, I haven't actually seen. So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to say.
Exactly. Ghost Protocol.
A.
I remember liking it, but
I
what
mean-
one is it? I don't even. All of these movies blur together for me.
At this point, any Mission Impossible, I'm going to say is an A, Jared. So you don't even need to ask me. The Rock of Ages looked like a flopper field as far as I'm concerned. I put
Didn't
that in
see
C or D. I didn't
Yeah,
see it, though.
Our
So
pops
you can put it
loves
there.
Jack Reacher.
Oh,
I don't
Jack
know anything
Reacher?
about.
He doesn't like this one.
Oh, okay. Pop says.
I heard-
Nunca.
I heard a lot of people had issues. I like the television series Jack Reacher on Amazon, if anyone
With
wants to check that out.
Krasinski.
No.
No,
That's something
with,
else?
The other
No.
guy. who's
Jack
from,
Reacher
like-
and the other guy are like
You're
those
thinking
things.
of Tom Clancy's dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, John.
Jack Reacher's not a Tom Clancy character.
Which I feel
but
like
it's similar.
Yeah, I feel like again, it's like kind of what we were talking about. Where I feel like Jack Reacher and that other guy are like one generation above us, and we're like John Wick generation.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anything
I-
about Jack Reacher other than
I like Jack Reacher.
Dad seemed to like him.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I like Jack Reacher's the TV show. And what I was going to say is, what a lot of people have issues with, from my understanding, is that Jack Reacher in the books is like a fucking monster human being.
Yeah.
And in the TV show, they hired some like ex-football looking motherfucker. So he's giant in the TV show.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I think, didn't like the movie
Because he's a bit more slim.
He's tiny little guy.
Yeah.
And it felt just like, from my understanding, like another Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
It didn't have the vibe of the Reacher.
That makes sense.
I don't think I saw. I think I did see it, but it's before I knew all of this.
yeah.
And I think it was an okay. It was probably a C or a B for being a Tom Cruise film. Yeah,
But
high C.
Did you
that's
see
fine.
this second one? How 4 movies over, there's another Jack Reacher?
No, I didn't see the other one. I just know that that's the storyline about Jack Reacher.
Okay.
Was that like, and then like, because the TV show just started, I think last year. They've only done one season. I watched it. It's
yeah.
really good.
Okay.
It's a cool. It's a pretty fucking cool show.
Um.
If you like a murder mystery, you
Yeah,
know,
that's-
beat 'em up.
Yeah. So let me ask you this then. Okay.
I
So
can see your pops liking the TV show.
how would you differentiate it from Mission Impossible 6 then? Or Mission Impossible spy stuff, and this is like CIA? What
for
is
Jack Reacher?
Yeah, what is Jack Reacher?
Okay, real quick. Jack Reacher is an ex-military guy who has a crazy military background. He's retired or whatever. And then he like comes home and, you know, he gets himself into some like trouble. But he's like a good old boy.
Yeah.
A classic American.
Yeah.
You know? And he just gets himself into some shenanigans. Yeah, there he is. This guy is a monster, dude. This guy, this guy
Jesus,
that they
yeah.
got playing Jack Reacher. Don't look at it too much because, you know, the storyline's kind of a
Dude, he was Raphael?
murder mystery kind of vibe. So if you look at give it too much away for the TV show.
He's in Fast
What? And they don't say who he is.
Oh, he's the bad guy, I'm pretty sure, for Fast 10, if I'm not mistaken.
He might be a Toretto?
Probably another fucking brother. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nah. Are they doing more Reacher, though? Oh, yeah, he was from Titans or whatever the fuck, that football show.
Okay.
Hopefully they're doing more Reacher. We'll see.
Yeah, it's open-ended.
Cool.
2020 feud.
But yeah, I check it out.
Okay.
Um,
Lee Child. Our dad has read so many Lee Child books.
yeah, it's
Like
cool. Like the
60.
writing on it is cool with, I think, a TV show. I think the thing about movies versus TV show, when you're doing a big murder mystery show like that,
Yeah.
TV, you could really write it and draw it all out. And,
Yeah.
and you could sink your teeth into the characters. And in a movie, you really can't do that.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. In 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this tier list and call it a night. We've been going for a hot minute.
Oblivion. I don't know what that is. It
never
feels
saw
new
it.
though,
Oblivion
right?
was on one of the, it's like a futuristic war. It looked really fucking cool. I wanted to watch
Oh,
it.
Oh no, I'm thinking of this one where
Dude,
he
this
dies.
movie's S tier.
Oh, is that the one I'm thinking of, Chair, where he
Yeah.
dies and keeps coming back?
That movie's fucking great.
I haven't seen that, but I really wanted to see that.
Yeah, I'd say S tier. Yeah.
Really, you're gonna pop.
I
that up there.
really
Okay.
Really?
liked it. Like
S
it's
tier.
Wow.
it's so good.
Is that
Like,
available somewhere? Because I want to watch that.
Hopefully HBO. It was available somewhere not too long ago because I was telling my dad like not too long ago, be like, bro, you should see it.
So interesting thing about that movie is they kind of changed the name. 'cause
Yeah.
the movie
It's not
is
called
Edge
Live,
of
Die, Repeat.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
people know it by the tagline that they kind of renamed it Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah, it's now called Live, Die, Repeat, semicolon, Edge of Tomorrow. Even though originally it's called, like, I think, because it's based off like a manga. I think the manga is called Edge of Tomorrow.
Wait, What?
Yeah, like that. Live, die, repeat. That's just the poster thing. Like that. But that's what people call it. So it's almost been retroactively renamed that.
You did a word of space, sure.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend it though. I'm not saying it's like amazing. It's definitely not like better than like Top Gun or anything. But like I think it's better. Like
has it right.
Yeah, like I think it's a great movie.
Of course, IMDb has it right. I mean, that's the name of the fucking movie, right?
But yeah.
It's bad. And can we also just really quick? Does
Go
it
back
say
to that
based off a
poster.
manga? Go up a little bit.
Yeah, because that one says live, die, repeat in the top corner. You're totally right. Like, why?
Yeah,
that's so weird.
Wikipedia or go to trivia. Go to trivia. Does it? Am I right in saying that? Isn't this like a Japanese comic? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Manga, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna watch that.
I really think you guys will
Edge
like
of Tomorrow, huh?
It's sick.
I'll check that one out.
It's like a sci-fi time travel. Not a time travel movie. That's the wrong word.
Tom's good in it, huh?
He's great in it. Yeah. Emily Blunt's great in it.
I mean, for all the Mission Impossibles.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And I remember you saying
the Jack Reacher. I'd put with the other Jack Reacher. I do want to watch those two Jack Reachers now, but if I'm not mistaken, they felt like they were just. I actually honestly think I have seen both of those, and they just felt like knockoff Mission Impossibles.
Yeah,
which is fine. Mummy was supposed to be pure garbage. I did not see it. I would love to see it though.
I see it though, so I'm gonna put it in D because it's like a completely different take.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, and it's one of those things where like it's stupid. You're watching it and you're like, this is a stupid movie. But I was in. I was so down for them.
You saw that?
Yeah, I was like, keep going.
Theater?
Yeah, in theater. Like,
wow.
Probably with like Slarv, but like, and like it was one of those, and like next, like, and at the end, it had like the classic kind of Marvel moment where like he walks into this room and like there's a severed arm from a creature from the Black Lagoon. Like, I'm making these up. There's like bolts from a Frankenstein neck. Like you can tell that like, it's not just the Mummy. It's going to be all of the Universal monsters.
Universal monsters.
And he's going to like hunt and track them all down. And like, there's the werewolf gear in the back. And it was
Tom Cruise was going to be the hunter.
I think Tom Cruise was going to be the Nick Fury, and so he dealt with the Mummy. He set everything up, and then the next, like, there was going to be a Frankenstein movie, and Tom Cruise was going to be like, "I'm fighting monsters. You just handled Frankenstein. We're teaming up." They go meet the guy who just handled a werewolf, and like they were going to build
interesting
an Avengers to fight these monsters that kept popping up. Stupid movie, but I was in. I was so down. I wanted more, and then immediately they were like, it was going to be called the Dark, like Universal Dark Monsters something. Yeah. But yeah, Fallout. We should put that with the other
Mission Impossible. So what's the other one?
This is that one where he's like a arms dealer. Again, I think it got good reviews, and I think it looked good. But I think this is where he's like, or he's like a drug smuggler or something. I heard it was cool.
Putting it, not seen.
None of us have seen it. So it's relatively new. Like
he's had a
the last
long
10
career,
years.
but when you really look at all the movies he's done, I felt like I for some reason thought he had done more.
Yeah,
I know it's a lot of movies, but he's been acting since he was young man. Like I think the first one we put in there,
The Outsiders, he's probably 15,
early
16.
20s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe he is 20s.
Yeah, because he looked a little bit older than the other guys in that movie.
Yeah, maybe Ralph Macchio's like 15
even
or
if he's
16.
in his early 20s,
yeah,
I know he's older now, but I think part of the big thing is that why he doesn't do a lot of movies is that he's heavily involved in his films. And he does all of his own stunt work.
Yeah, I think he has to he gets to position himself where he's like, I only do things that I'm 100% in control of.
Yeah.
So you're right. He probably hasn't done as much as we thought, but his stamp is all over all of this.
Yeah, in the last
go up to S really quick. I just want to see
20
what's
years,
in there.
he's just made knockoff Mission Impossibles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Top Gun, Interview with Vampire, Mission Impossible 1, Mission Impossible 3, that's a 2B choice. Tropic Thunder, and that Live, Die, Repeat film that you enjoyed. I kind of think Minority Report should be up there personally.
I think so too, yeah.
And I honestly, I could also see the argument for Jerry or Rayman going up into that top tier. They honestly should be, because that really shows his range.
I was going to say, if like gun to my head, if I had to pick like what is his best movie, I'd say either Mission Impossible or Jerry Maguire. Like
Yeah.
When he's
Yeah.
dead and gone, I'm like, I bet those are the things that people remember him by.
Yeah.
Obviously, Top Gun too, but like,
And then I'd say Interview with Vampire.
Yeah, and
in that
Interview
order.
too.
In
Yeah,
that order,
exactly.
I'd go like you just said. I go Mission Impossible 1 just because you got to pick one of them.
yeah,
And then I go Jerry Maguire 2 because that really shows his acting chops.
yeah,
I'd probably go Top Gun,
yeah.
and then I go fucking Interview with Vampire. I think that's going to be the top 4.
Yeah.
Interview with Vampire, he's creepy. Him and
That
Brad
whole-
Pitt are just fucking. It's a
Yeah.
great film. I love
Yeah.
that film. I also like vampires and shit. So
Yeah, vampires are great.
yeah, I feel
What
like
did you say?
Minority Report. You could brush off as just another like weird action
Rain Man.
sci-fi film for him.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, and kind of the same thing with Live Die Repeat. But Live Die Repeat or Edge of Tomorrow is like really fun. It's just like an action movie, and it's got like little jokes and it's got good CG.
But I'm never gonna watch Rain Man ever again. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
I'll probably never put on Rain Man again, but like I can see myself like if I'm just flipping through the channels and it's on, I'll be like, I'll probably watch like 45
I
minutes.
mean,
of this.
yeah. Maybe if enough time goes by, but yeah, I just no.
I legit have seen it like 10 times in my life.
Yeah, I've
Same,
definitely-
like I've except for MacGruber. MacGruber is hands down the movie I've seen the most, but it's probably Shawshank after that, or Goodfellas. Just because when they're on, that's what you're doing. Like
No.
I've probably seen Goodfellas, yeah, like 10, 20 times.
I'm a good American. My top movie is Star Wars.
Hell yeah.
All 3, and then maybe Aliens.
Alien
That's how I
and
feel
Aliens
about-
are also
That's how I feel
up
about
there for me.
Aliens films or
Yeah.
Predator or Judgment Day.
Yeah.
T2.
Dude, T2, I've probably also seen that like
I've seen that a million
Yeah.
times. Or Beverly Hills Cop 2. All right. Well, that's our Tom Cruise tier list. That was pretty good. I checked moving on. I checked last week's episode. 0 comments, Jer. So, no one won the fucking prize.
Yeah.
if we get no comments
The prize
next
continues
week.
on.
Well, how about this?
It-
If we get no comments next week, we'll give away a prize.
No. What? to
Yeah, 'cause-
ourselves. Who would we give it to? I like that, though.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like we'll see.
All right. Well, the prize continues on. Leave a comment.
Watch a Tom Cruise movie. Your
yeah,
choice.
yeah. Watch a Tom Cruise movie. And,
Roland
and
Lackey,
leave the
what's your
fucking-
favorite Tom Cruise movie?
Yeah, Roland Lackey. Hit us with your favorite Mission Impossible film. Yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that stupid shit, and we will be back next week. We already actually have the next 2 shows planned out. Next week will be Obi-Wan.
Hopefully BK joins us.
BK will be joining us virtually. We're going to try to figure that out, if not in person. And then the week following that will be Thor Days of Thunder? Is that the name?
That's what it should be called, but
No.
Love and Thunder.
Love and
Yeah,
Thunder.
That Days of Thunder though. Oh,
Days of
Future Past?
That's what I was actually thinking. Days of Future Past.
Um,
That wraps it up. That wraps it all up.
real quick, just to check in. You know I haven't, but did you watch Miss Marvel?
I have not watched last week's Miss Marvel. I figured that I will watch last week's tomorrow, so then I get a full little 2 episodes because I felt a little blue-balled by the episode prior to that, and the way that it had left. I don't know. I'm not gonna because I've talked to people, and I know that a lot of people aren't loving Miss Marvel or already have given up on it, and I totally dig that. The powers, and we'll get into this when we do our review of the show. I'm enjoying it, but yeah, the powers are a little much, and
I saw
the writing's getting a little much. But you know,
last thing I saw something that actually might bring me back if this is where they're going, and purely speculative. This isn't a spoiler. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes. I don't know what's going on. But this one guy, you know how so they're Jinn, I guess, and they're trying to get back to their dimension. Mm-hmm. This one guy was like, "What if those are people that broke out of the Phantom Zone, and that this is how they're introducing the Fantastic Four? That Ms. Marvel is actually dealing with Fantastic Four stuff, and then at the end of this is when that kicks in." And I was like, "Oh wow! If they linked it to that, that'd be cool."
No.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
It's gonna be the Kree because that TV show's already greenlit. That TV show.
What are you saying? What Ms. Marvel's Kree or the Fantastic Four's Kree? What are you saying?
Those fucking alien folk, they're Kree.
Oh, you're
The people
saying
that she's dealing with
Oh.
aren't what they seem to be. it's obvious.
Yeah.
So much so that fuck. Now we're talking way too
I mean,
much.
we don't have to do this. We don't have to do this.
They've already cameoed that guy from Spider-Man.
No Way Home.
Yeah, like
The damage control.
damage control.
I don't think they're bad guys. Yeah.
I don't think the damage control. Either the damage control know about the secret invasion.
Yeah.
And they're actually the new Shield.
That's what I think
Working
is
for
going.
Fury.
That's what I think exactly.
Which would
what's
mean
going
that that's why they're worried about this group of alien
Yeah.
people who are using some kind of ring thing that looks very similar, and I think this will maybe be who we get a tie-in of. Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah. The 10 rings were in that one shot
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So there's
I paused and counted it on that too. Yeah,
that's why I'm like,
10 rings.
Fantastic Four ain't coming. It's either gonna be Shang-Chi, Secret Creed, Secret Invasion,
Yeah.
Nick Fury cameo.
Yeah.
That's what I think we're gonna get is either Nick Fury or Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Some kind of cameo of that nature.
Okay.
Especially because they've built up the bracelet in kind of the same way they built up the rings, like being this, and it's from the family, and it's been passed down by the bloodline. They're doing the same thing
Yeah.
with her with this bracelet. It's very Shang-Chi-esque. So that's where I think that's going. We'll dig more into that. Fuck, dude. I don't even know how many episodes they're doing of Miss Marvel.
I think 6. I think I
Oh,
read.
really?
I think I read that.
Oh, well, shit. So we'll be doing a review
Pretty
of that
s-
show
pretty
pretty
soon,
soon.
Very last thing,
Mm-hmm.
I read something really cool for Kenobi. I'm not going to get into it now, but remind me when we're talking about Kenobi. I heard like a cool little oh, maybe this, and it's like, oh, interesting. Okay, so just remind me.
No official announcement about a season 2 yet, guys.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we'll talk more about that on the next week's episode, or we'll hopefully be back. Maybe this time next week.
Or
something.
earlier. Like I
Or
mean,
earlier,
yeah. Expect it. Thor next week. We don't know when, but next week.
Jarvis Jerry, do you got anything you want to sign out with?
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jared was thinking. Nick D.
Thanks for coming out, Addy and Sadu. That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Addison. Do.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to episode 30.
30.
Let us know.
How long we been doing this? 30 episodes. But when did we start? Last year?
Fuck, dude.
Was it 2021?
Hold on. Hold on. I can tell you. Hold on.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
it
saying.
was
Like, here's the 30 more. boys.
It was 10 months ago is what my thing says.
Almost a year. Well, let's do something for the year.
Our first episode, New Beginnings, was on August 7th. Oh, wait. Yeah, August 7th. So we are coming up on a year.
Dude, we're gonna be in Vegas for the
No, are we? What did we leave for Vegas?
The Chili Peppers the 6th.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we're celebrating.
We should do
We'll go
like
live.
Yeah,
We'll go
from the
fucking live
hotel,
on
from the
phone,
strip,
dude.
baby.
We're
Yeah.
going live
From the
over
Vegas
the show.
strip.
Oh, and Jerry will be together. So yeah.
It'll be a short one probably because Wi-Fi will suck. But let's do something.
Yeah. You're not allowed to film inside casinos, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, speaking of videos and stuff, go to the OverTheShow YouTube channel and check out Foodie Lands, a vlog we made with
The boys.
the
Sadu
boys.
was there.
Sadizzle,
Addy was there.
McMash and Simone. We went down to San Mateo and
Eat some gator. I wasn't there.
yeah, it was a pretty shitty
I had,
time.
I had
But
a birthday party.
check out the vlog. Leave a like. Leave a comment about what you wish we would have eaten, and we'll talk about that next week.
Kenobi.
All right, dudes. Kenobi next week. Leave a bunch of comments.